Hi Aquarius, welcome to the Angel Intuitive channel, and I'm the Angel Communicator. And this reading today is for general energies of love for August 2018. I have 3 different decks here today. If you're cross-watching and you see that I did a little bit different for, whatever other signs you are, whatever, I'm kind of mixing it up for summer as I feel it and feel the general energies when the angels bring them in. So this is general love energies again for Aquarius. Very special person of mine was an Aquarius. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shuffle. So we're just going to shuffle real quick. These are for general energies, please. Angels, Senior Light Posse, which that's what I call my Council of 12. If you follow, I channel them. And if you follow someone like Esther Hicks, who does Abraham, that's her Council of 12. I don't believe she's an angel communicator, but I know that she is, she channels. Abraham is like the voice of the Council of 12. So I channel them. I'm a medium, empath. I do a number of things. I'm also in medicine. So I do a number of things. If you want, or I'm going to say at the beginning of the video, if you want, oh, that's not coming. If you want a personal reading, just look below and email me that you're interested in whatever you're interested in. And we'll make sure you get it for sure. Okay, so I'm using an angel oracle. Love Romance Angels deck first, and it doesn't want to give up any cards. So, wow, I just said that, and it started bringing them out. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do, I think, 4 over. Oh, now it's like quiet. Okay, come on, angels. Give us we need 1, 2, 3. Let's do 4 total. So let's do 2 more. So this is the base. The base of the reading, and I'll go through the cards, obviously. I'm calling this my summer reading, my summer love reading, because I didn't do a July. June was really, really busy, so I wasn't able to get July out. Let's see, there you go. Kind of reaching over you. So what I'm doing now is this is going to be for August, but they're coming out in July. So I'm calling this the beginning of summer and then the end of summer. So I'm going to do one at the middle of August. Okay, so here you have calling in my soulmate. Finances and career. Again, it has to deal with love if we pull it up here. Religious factors. And we go by what the angels say. If you've seen any of my videos before, actually the Virgo one is comical for this month. The angels run the show. I don't. I simply am an angel communicator, and I channel them. Channel them and the light posse. And I actually have to go back sometimes and just, if I want to know, like my moon sign is in Cancer and my Venus sign is in Leo. And I actually do watch those videos, my own videos, because I'm channeling. So I'm not, I'm channeling them, so I'm not really paying attention. I'm just letting it flow. Sorry about that. Just getting a drink of water real quick. Okay. All right. So we have calling in your soulmate, finances, and career, religious factors, and then the last one that came out was passion. Woohoo! We all like that, right? Passion is not just that, lovey-dovey, ooh, I love you. It's, I'm going to throw you on the bed and jump on top of you type word. The word itself, passion, you know, sounds like something very exciting is going to happen. All right. So these are going to be the qualifiers that are going to go on top of these. We have the Wheel of Fortune, which is a good card. We have the Sun, which is an excellent card. I shouldn't judge the cards, right? The angels tell me what they want to know anyway, so they're kind of all equal. But, you know, some of them have, you know, scarier meanings, and some of them have lighter meanings. Oh, that one looks like it wants to come. Oh, no, I shouldn't have done that. That's the devil. Just kidding. Again, even with the devil card, especially with the devil card, actually. All right, just one more, please, angels, from, this is the Love Tarot. This is a really, really strong deck. The Romance Angels were my first. That's at the bottom, so I can't take that. I wish I could, though, but I can't because I'm not really sure if that's one they want me to take. The Romance Angels were one of my first decks, and I fell in love with them long time ago now. All right. Lately, I've been obsessed with trying to get an antique deck because of the energy that they hold and the mysticism that they hold. And, okay, so they're not giving me another card, but there we go. There we go. Okay. All right. So that's that one, if you could see those. Can you see them? There we go. Again, I usually show them. I have my candles lit. I cleared the air. I cleared all the decks. Cleared myself. And I'm going to give it a minute before I pull these. This deck is going to be in our other clarifying deck. And this is from the Crystal Visions, which is a really, really also very strong deck. Lots of energy in this, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear the energy. Angels, light posse, God, universe, creator, whatever you want to call it, Aquarians or people who are watching, cross-watching. I clear all your energy. Archangel Michael, please suck out all the energy that is inside them that doesn't belong there. Take it away from them, and any energy that they have elsewhere, if you can pull it toward them so that they have energy of love. Filter it, please, into love. And okay, that's it. There's your prayer. And so, to start with, calling in your soulmate. We can see it kind of there. Okay, so calling in your soulmate. Okay. Calling your soulmate. I don't really read what's down here at all. I just listen to what the angels want to know. So, obviously, they said this. Obviously, this is what it says. Calling in your soulmate. Aquarians, if you want to call in your soulmate, which if you're on my channel, you obviously do. And a lot of people are learning what twin flames are. So if you want to look that up, a lot of people they're saying that 2018 is people with soulmates, twin flames are going to meet up again. And so look that up if you don't know what that is. Sorry. So again, the angels are saying, call in your soulmate, Aquarians. It is time. The next card is finances and career. And for you Aquarians, August 2018, the angels are saying that what they want to talk about in this reading for this particular card, you probably can't see. This is a hard card to see, but it's basically like she's kind of sitting almost on the grass, but there's a lot of water around her. This is the way I look at it. And there's some flowers, and she's kind of just enjoying, the little water crevices. It's almost like a lake, river, more like a river. I'm sorry. I just heard the song by Justin, Timberlake, Cry Me a River. So I think Aquarians, what they want you to know here is, in love, finances, and career, they can go with a love affair and a love relationship. Sometimes it gets in the way of it. Sometimes, the people do the same thing, and that's fine. If you have had someone who said, I can't be with you because you don't have time for me. Your career is important to you. I mean, a lot of people, especially male, and this is for the readings are from male and female, male, female, female. So take what you want, leave the rest. If someone said to you, I can't see you anymore because you don't have time for me, I'm going to find somebody else. And you've been sad over that because you worked really hard for them and you wanted everything for the both of you, and they just walked away. And you're like, wait, this is what I was working so hard for. This is going to be in the past. Okay? So we're going to move these. They don't come out in any particular order. The angels don't do it like that. So I kind of move them around sometimes. But then again, I don't really know what they're going to say or what they're going to do. So it's always a crapshoot. So anyway, that's what they're telling you, your past. It was a factor in your love life before. So if that happened, don't, as soon as you meet someone new, they're telling me to tell you, don't automatically jump back to that because everybody's different. Some people, they're a business. Let's say you're a man who dates a woman. The person you were with maybe had like a job, but they didn't have a career. And so they didn't really understand the fact that, you went to college to do this. You have a job that is a career. It's not just a job that you're going to leave in a year and go find and do something else. The next person you meet, they're not saying for sure because it's general, but you may meet someone who has a career. They're showing me this word career. So you may have someone who has a career who, when you have a career and you're in medicine, you have to work sometimes crappy hours. That's just how it is. You have to sometimes miss things that you want to go to because of your career. You're not going to switch. You might switch companies, but you're certainly not going to switch that career because you might probably have a degree that goes with it, a master's, a doctorate, whatever. That's what they're saying. So call in your soulmate. Leave the past behind as far as whatever happened with the people behind. If you were a jerk about it, then you need to change that. But you're an Aquarius. Most Aquariuses they're like the inventors. So you probably have a job that if you are an engineer or I'm not going to try and guess everybody's job, obviously, or their career. But you probably have something where you MacGyver it or you have studied it to make something new because of your personality. You guys are kind of the inventors of the zodiac. So it's important to you. So you very well could have had something like this happen. You could have another job, be in school, they're showing me, and you're going for the career. But then in your time off, you're inventing things. That person didn't get enough attention. And that's why, but you wouldn't want to be with that person anyway, because if you are the type of person who's kind of always busy, you would probably want a partner who's kind of busy too. So the next one is religious factors. The next card is saying that, and again, the angels always read it separate than whatever the book says. And with oracle cards, they don't follow the tarot at all. So, which is great for us because the angels don't follow the tarot either. Neither does the light posse. Let me see. Let me close my eyes for a minute and see what they want to say about these religious factors for you, Aquarius. They're telling me that for some of you, a lot of you, but not all, that maybe they're saying like 3/4 and 1/4 is the percentage. You're religious, but you're not fanatical usually about it. But you are pretty, this is how I grew up. I'm Catholic and I'm going to stay Catholic. And that's just how I am because I just, I like what I am and I don't get too deep into it. And I don't go to Bible classes and all this other. I mean, you very well can. Please don't email me and tell me that, I do. And, remember, take what you want from this, leave the rest. So they're telling me that you are influenced in your love life by people whose religion that you meet, because you're obviously probably single if you watch the channel, since that's what we deal with. You obviously are looking for love. But what they're telling you, the angels are telling you, and the light posse specifically is saying to you, Aquarius, what we want you to do, it's the light posse now, what we want you to do is understand that there is more than one way to live life. You need to open your eyes and respect the other's point of view. Be open to others' point of view. You don't have to change your point of view if you don't want to. But be open to learning what else could be going on. One of the light posse things that they just showed me in my head, that was me channeling them, by the way. And that's not my accent, as you heard at the end there. That's not how I speak. But one of the things that they did show me, the picture that they're showing me is I lost it. They were showing me what they were showing me was the earth, and the earth is round. But if everybody because they thought, remember, the earth was supposed to be square. I don't know where they got that from, but anyway, it was supposed to be square. And they had the belief that if you went too far into the ocean, you'd fall into this abyss. And it took someone a lot of ridiculing and this, that, and the other to prove to everyone that it isn't. It is round. And centrifugal force is what keeps us on the earth. But people didn't believe that at one time, so they had enough people had to open their eyes and their hearts and their minds to, okay, what I know maybe might not be everything that I know. So don't be too quick to dismiss someone that you like to date just because they aren't of your faith. If someone's spiritual and you're religious, okay, that's a pretty close. If someone's an atheist and you believe in God, that's going to be a bigger stretch probably. And then you have to kind of decide what you want to do. You get it. You get it. You know what I'm saying? Try and open your mind a little bit. That's what they're asking you to do. For your path, Aquarius, male, female, female, male, male, they're asking you to open your gates and just let love in and just see where it takes you. Try not to control it. And as we know, the next card is passion. So calling your soulmate, passion's going to come in. That's what they want to tell you. This is a really cool card. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put this here. Because this is what they're telling you about. We're going to leave the space open. The passion was here. The calling your soulmate was there. So these two empty spaces are for that. That's what they want you to know about. This is coming. Okay? So all the energies, could be a month, they could be 3 months, and because of free will, they can go even longer. So when you're looking for your soulmate, when you're looking for a love interest, when you're looking for a twin flame, keep that in mind. What you want to do is you want to ask the angels to bring the love in, to bring this person in that makes you feel A, B, C, D, E, F, whatever it is. Loving, passionate, open, like you have someone who's a kindred spirit, that kind of thing. And then really try and feel it. If you faller, If you follow Esther Hicks at all, and I don't mean to keep bringing her up, but you know, she's pretty prominent. It does take you, it takes you to feel it. You want to feel it, and the more you feel it, the more quicker it comes to you. Call in your soulmate. If you really want a soulmate, call it in. Make it so that it's your life is open to that. If you let's say you are this person and you are busy all the time and you never had time for that person and they walked away, okay, they probably did because they want attention. Okay? And everybody wants attention from love people. You might want to learn from that. If you're that type of person who just, you know, if you don't care, this probably isn't the channel for you because you don't care. You don't really need them. So people need to be needed too in love, not just loved. So that's a small percentage of you. But I do know Aquarius, you are MacGyvers. Again, I have someone very special that was an Aquarius in my life. So, and they passed away. But they were an Aquarius, and they were really a person who liked to be busy, liked to stay busy. They had a lot of hobbies, that kind of thing. I had a friend of my mom and dad's who's that happened to him a number of times. He was a police officer, and he was an avid fisherman, an avid hunter, and he went through tons of relationships until he met someone that was just like him. He retired as a police officer. I think he met her before he retired, but she loved to fish and hunt. So they are still married to this day because of that. So there you go. That's a way to combine them. Okay, so now what we're doing is these are the qualifiers. So for this calling in your soulmate, the finance and career. The finance and career, which is always goes back to love, we have the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is telling you, jump in. Come on, jump in. This finance and career, you can find somebody. The angels are telling me, you can jump in here. You can find someone. Look around enough. This is what's kind of funny with the angels. They crack me up sometimes. So you have the blind, you know, down here that they're going to jump blindly on the wheel. You have this like, I don't know, it looks to me like it's almost a horse, sort of pig, angel, lion something. I mean, it's hilarious. Look at that. And then they have a sword up here. So I think, and I kind of want to say something, but I'm not going to. Because someone will for sure, a lot of somebody's might say something, but I'm just going to let you look at the face on that card and you can draw your own conclusion. Can you guys see it? I don't know if I can get it close enough. There. Okay. So I know some of you can see it and you're laughing. But the point I'm making with this is what they want you to know about this card. And it's on top of finance and career. Just jump in. Jump into the dating pool and be open to what's going to come to you. This is a good luck card. The Wheel of Fortune. Fortune. It's the Wheel of Fortune for love. Okay? So what was right here was calling in your soulmate. This is a really, really positive card in the tarot because it's a sun card. It's a positive card. You see the little cherubs here, and they got their little crystals here, and they're holding their little crystal balls. And this is like the sun's going to shine tomorrow. I mean, I'm not going to break into song with that song, the sun will come out tomorrow. But anyway, that's it. And but this is a really good card. So they're telling you this is a really, really good spread, Aquarius. So they want you to know you have a lot of luck. You're going to have a good luck. If you want to find someone that loves you, you want passion, you want a lot of good luck with them, that things are going to go your way. You have the wheel telling you it is. You have the sun telling you it is. You have passion. You have the calling in your soulmate. Visualizing it, they're telling you. It's there. Now, this devil, which is very weird, is jumping right on top of the religious factors. So, what they're saying, the angels are saying with this card, these two cards, religious factors and the devil, they're saying the devil card, all the devil card means is, well, when people read it for tarot, it's usually the cheating card, or you're going to find out some information that someone's talking behind your back and blah, blah, blah. They don't mean that. For this reading, the devil simply means that if you meet someone and they're special and they have all these qualities and you start getting all like picky because their religion doesn't match yours, or your family does that, or you're from a very, strict religious family like Jehovah's Witness, or what's the other one? Scientology. That's probably walk away from something that's like a, not to use the C word, but some type of religion that's on the fringe. You probably want to walk away unless you are really interested in it, because it's probably not going to work for Aquarius, because you guys are a little bit laid back when it comes to stuff like that. So that's what they want you to think about. If you're that, there is someone watching and they're telling you that exactly. You're not going to have the good luck stuff, if you meet them. They might be pretty, they might be good looking, they might be smart, they might have money, they might have a good head on their shoulders, everything. But that religion that they belong to is a fringe religion. Again, I'm not going to say what they are, but there are the fringe religions, and it's not going to work out for you. It won't. So if you were waiting to find out, Aquarius, they're here, they're telling you, they're giving you that message. So you listened here. If you want a personal message, again, go below this, click the little arrow below this, and I can give you a private reading. But that's what they're telling you. Okay? So this last one, it was the Passion card, which is right here. This is the Emperor. So they're saying the person that you're going to meet, this is going to be the Empress also, is going to know their heart. They're going to know their mind. They're going to be someone who's going to come in, and they're going to be someone who is fair. They're a king, emperors and empresses. They're the king, queenish cards, and these are major arcanas. You'll see it also in, the king of I don't know, whatever, swords, cups, the queen of swords, cups, pentacles, whatever. But this is like the big one. This is the head honcho, because this is a major arcana. These are all major arcana because that's all that's in this deck. Isn't that pretty? But they're going to come in, and they're not going to be a quiet violet. They're not going to be loud. But they're going to be, which I am sometimes, so you might have to turn me down a little bit. Sorry about that, guys. Again, as I said before, I work, those of you who watch this a lot, you'll know. I work in a hospital, and you have to talk loud a lot of times because they have 18 things going on. You have roommates and everything. So a lot of my patients I have to talk loud to in order to get across what I need to get across to them. So I'll try and quiet it down a bit. Even when I watch these, I think, wow, I'm really loud. And my camera has a really good speaker on it. So anyway, so they're going to come in, they're going to know their mind, they're going to know what they want. They're not going to be a shrinking violet. Call them in, your soulmate. They're going to be coming in, and they'll be there. Everything indicates they're going to be there. Right, so what we're going to do, we have a little more time. We're going to pull a couple cards here. What I want to do is I don't need to really clarify the devil, but the devil came down again. So give me 1 second. This is the second one for August 2018 that I've had to pick up off the floor. And they've asked me to keep it running, so I don't know if they just are having a good time with me, making me pull these off the floor. But usually a card has come out on the table when this has happened. But it's another devil. So I don't know, Aquarius, if you're someone who's watching and you are in love with Aquarius to see what they're up to. This is, again, like I said, it can be the cheating card. And the fact that I have 2 of them here, you could be involved. If you like someone and this is your message, don't, again, it's general. It might not be you, but it might. If you have a question, you want to know if they're seeing someone else, they might be. They might be seeing someone else too. If they call you and they're all like, oh, I love talking to you and I love, being around you and all this other stuff, but you don't seem to be able to get together with them very often, or when you call, they never answer their phone, there's somebody else. That is your message. If you know that person that you're kind of seeing, again, it's for people who are dating and single. If you're dating someone and you are able to get a hold of them, but you're wondering or you're paranoid, if you can get a hold of them any time of the day or night, they're not seeing somebody else. It's those people who, when they're around you, they turn their phone upside down. They have it on mute. You can hear it buzzing a little bit, but they try even to disguise that. They got to keep it on because they have to get those other calls from the other people. But they're going to be accessible. No, but every time you call, you're going right to voicemail, or not right to voicemail, but it'll ring a bunch of times, then goes to voicemail. You're either going to, one of the cues that they're telling me is that if sometimes you call them and they pick it up on the first ring, or you call them when you're with them, or you've just seen them and you call and they pick it up on the first ring, and that's like usually not going to happen, they're probably seeing someone else. If you are away from them and then all of a sudden you're calling and you keep calling and calling and then you keep going right to voicemail and then you finally decide, okay, I'm going to leave a voicemail for this person. I want them to know I called. I want this. They're seeing somebody else too, okay? So 2 things, don't forget here. You have a religious person. If they're too religious into one fringe group, it's not going to work for you to call them in. They're probably not your soulmate. They may be seeing somebody else. They may be seeing 2 somebody else's, since I got the devil. That's what the devil means. The devil means that there's something amiss. They might not be seeing someone else, but maybe they like to drink and they drink a lot. And they don't want you to know about it. Whatever. You just put whatever you want in there. If you think this is a healthy relationship we're looking for. So you have any of these things that crop up, you don't want this. These are angels that you're listening to my channel because you want the angels to give you a path. If this person is doing all this stuff, they're not the right path. Walk away. There's other people. And really, even if you're in a small town, it's divine timing when you meet a soulmate. So that person could, all of a sudden not live there, then all of a sudden tomorrow move in. It has happened. It does happen. It actually happened to me. I moved. I'm from let's see, the Midwest. I will say it that way. And I moved out west, and I've never been there. And I met a person who became my fiance. Like my 3rd week I was there. So it can definitely happen. And he had been waiting like 7 years. He was with somebody and they had a child together, but he wasn't in love with the person. He had some money, wasn't in love with the person, but decided he wanted to go ahead and have a kid, and she wasn't in love with him either. And she told him, I can have a kid with you or someone else. And he said, well, I have money and I want a kid, so yeah, let's do it. But he wasn't in love with her, and he really, really saw a lot of his friends with people that they were in love with. And they'd have had, at that point, a long relationship. And so when he met me, about 3 weeks after I moved in, he couldn't believe that we were actually soulmates. He just couldn't believe it. And it was so quick that once we saw each other, we were pretty much not apart, except for when he had to fly out of town to, I'm not going to even say what he did for a living, but he had a job that required him to go out of town every once in a while, quite often, for a day here and a day there, to go see his clients. But anyway, so it does happen that you can be in a small town. This was not a small town, but you could live in a small town thinking, I've seen every girl, I've seen every guy, there's not going to be anybody there for me because it's a small town. Everybody knows everybody. That person could move in. It really is happens. Okay, so what I'm trying to sit here for a minute, trying to wait for the angels to talk to me. Do you guys, these went on the ground. I don't shuffle well with these big fat decks. Do you want me to take these, all of these, and where do you want them to go? So we were here talking about someone cheating, okay? Or they have two people, or just be careful because of the religious factors of someone else's fringe religion. They want me to, because this passion is the next one. So that's going to go there. So I'm going to pull them. I'm just going to, you know what? I'm going to be done. Okay. All right. Let me just put this back over here. You can see the cards while I reach across. There we go. Okay. So these cards are going with passion. So what the angels are going to tell me, this person, they're saying to you, you can have your soulmate, you can have someone that is very similar as a job as you, career. You have someone who is positive, who can make a positive partner. Good luck will come to you when you're with them. You're going to ignore those people who don't fit what you want. Now we're at the passion. And they came out with, and I'll tell you, this for me is not a new deck. I shuffle and shuffle and shuffle and shuffle. I shuffled that deck. You saw me. I shuffled before I came on camera. Every single one of these. I have the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. And for me and the angels, the wands are mystic wands, like a magic wand that, you know, so what they're telling you here with all these wands, okay, the Ten of Wands denotes that this person here has done the journey, and they have come out with, look, all these wands, and it's weighing heavy on them, which means they've tried to manifest. This is the past now. They tried to manifest, and they were not successful. Again, this goes on the passion. You might have tried with different people, and the passion was not there. That's for some of you. Another some of you, and the same some of you, is we're going to go to the Three of Wands. They want me to go to the Three of Wands next. This card for the angels, and I always ask you, please don't email me and tell me what it's supposed to mean. The angels are going to tell me what they want it to mean. The Three of Wands for the angels is showing she has these wands. She also has these crystals sitting down here. And for us, this is all mystical. Mystical wands. There's her light. She's pulling the light into the crystal. They're saying you could definitely shine a light on this passion card. Because this person coming into you, Aquarius, for a lot of you, is going to be super passionate. They're going to be passionate to you, the same amount of passion that you have when you love something a lot. And maybe you've never loved a lot. You've had these mediocre relationships. This is not going to be a normal relationship. If it's a twin flame, it's not going to be anyway, but it's going to be very passionate. You both are going to feel it. It has nothing to do with look. Passion has nothing to do with look. It has all to do with the giddy feeling you get when you feel them, you touch them, you're out with them. That's passion. Dancing passionately, making passionate love. It's not just, the mundane. It's boom. It's energy. See how she's got this, what they want me to show you? She's got this crystal, and the energy is being sucked right into it. That's what they're telling me that you can have, Aquarius. And every single reading that I have done, and I'm almost done with all of the whole 12 signs, every single one of them is telling me you can have what you want. You can manifest what you want in love. You definitely can. 2018 is a year when the veil for the mystical and what is on earth, the 3D, 4D, whatever you want to call this here, is possible. Now, we have the King and Queen of Wands, which all they're saying with this is like you have a crazy ability to manifest what you want. And look at, you have the lion, you have the tiger, you have the crystals. These people know what they're doing when it comes to manifesting what they want. They've got it. They're the kingdom people. They're the king and the queen, which is the same thing I said here as the emperor. It's the same thing. He's got his wand here even. Okay, it's not exactly a wand, but it's his staff. But you see what I'm saying? You know, and in some countries, the emperor is also the head. Like in England, they're the head of the church. They might not be the minister, but they're the head of the church too. You can manifest what you want. So we're going to take the emperor down. This was from the past, so this isn't from the past, but we're just going to put this with this card. So you have the king and queen, and I love this card here, and I always tell people this. This king of wands, and it's always, you know, male and female, but you do have both, so there you go. You have this cute little lion, and he's smiling, and it's like he's pushing that crystal at you, like he wants to play here. This crystal is for you. Look into it and see what you want. We'll give it to you. We have that power. We're the king and the queen. King and the queen. We have it. See me and the tiger over here? We have it. Look at, we both have our crystal balls that we play with. We have the money, we have the fame, we have the love, we have everything. We have the castle, we have our wands, which are cool as hell, right? A magic wand. So they're telling you can have all this. That is what we're getting at Aquarius. And it's coming fast. The Eight of Wands, they're stampeding down the hill. I don't see any wands. But they do look like unicorns, which are magic. So the magic is here, and the magic is going to come in quick. All you have to do is just call it in. Angels, please bring me someone who's wonderful, someone who makes me feel passion, someone who makes me feel love, someone who makes me feel wanted, someone who makes me feel calm, someone who you know, is going to be my partner. Someone who is going to come in and let me have my career that I worked so hard on, and let me, you know, be there with me. They don't have to have the same career, but let them understand my career. That's what this is saying. She's asking, and then the person is right. I mean, this could be male, female too. But he's standing right behind her, right there. Here I am. It's telling you. Ask for it, and it will be answered. I don't know, Aquarius. I have to tell you that this is just as good as, you know, with this little bump here, but this is, again, they want to make sure you're on the right path. This is just a little bit of, it's not even, most of you won't even have this. It's just telling you, if you have it, get rid of it, okay? So that's all it's saying. But, this is a super, super good read, Aquarius, and I wish you luck, and I will see you at probably maybe the third week in August for another reading to give you more information. And I love you guys. You know I love you guys. Thank you so much for making this fun for me, and the angels love you, and we will see you in August. Bye. Take care of yourself.